Hello? 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 Yes. Good morning. Good morning, showers. Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be discussing how to network like a pro. Um my There's no light, so my PC is kind of a bit low, and I'm going to try and teach this in 20 minutes. Okay, so this particular lesson I learned from Patrick Bet David, and it was a big game changer for me. So um if you are here on this live right now, I'm not waiting for anybody, I'm just zooming in. If you are here on this live right now, please make sure you take notes. This particular thing is very incredible. So the first and I think I taught this during printing money on WhatsApp. I can't remember if I taught networking on printing money on WhatsApp. I think I mentioned a bit about it, but yeah. So the first thing you need to know about networking is that there are different types of people. There are different types of people when it comes to networking, right? We have the flirt, somebody that seduces with words. So you see, as like I'm an influencer, so a lot of people reach out to me time to time, and they try to network or connect with me. And some of them will come in and they will just be all about praising you. Um, they'll be like, "Oh, I've seen your works. Yeah, I like what you do. I'm so blah blah blah." All of those kind of things. So people like that are like flirts, and it's just like in dating, right? You date some people, and they just make you feel so good about yourself. Good morning. They make you feel so good about yourself, and you start to just, you feel cute. You feel cute and all. So there are those kind of people. And then we have the detective. These types of people, it's not just surface level. Hey, I think I like the way you talk, I like the way you speak, I like your content. These kind of people will research everything about you, so they'll actually watch your videos. Good morning. They'll watch your videos, they'll learn about you, they'll learn about your past work, they'll research your website, they'll do a lot of things before they actually reach out to you. So when they reach out to you, it's more like, oh, I saw this particular thing that you did. Like, they are more specific, it feels more personal, right? There are also the kind of people that are promoters, right? So this kind of people will make friends, or they'll connect with different people before they get to you. So they'll connect with your friends or your family members before they eventually connect with you. So when they eventually connect with you, it's like, oh, I know this person, I know this person, I know this person. So it kind of feels so very personal, right? They don't feel like a stranger danger anymore. It's just like, oh, my friends. So my friends, that's cool. You get? So the kind of person you want to actually be is is a is you have to like combine all of these things together. So another type of person is success the success. This kind of people, their name speaks for them. They're already successful. You don't even need to introduce, like, they don't need to introduce themselves. You know them, like, so it's just easier for them to network with anybody because they're already successful. And when you meet people like this, like, they hardly are the ones, shooting their own horns. Oh, hello, I am this, I am that, I am that. Like, it's so obvious. The aura of success is so obvious, right? That these people are actually, they are doing very well, they are doing very good for themselves. So they don't need to really shalaye like that, right? Then we have the man, it's somebody that has like the reputation, you know, the reputation is just there. People already know who this person is. This person is the guy. This person is like, oh, you get. So we also have the comedians. So this is somebody that is funny, and this person is able to connect and network based on the fact that they are very funny, they are very lively, they are very entertaining. Good morning. They are very entertaining. So that's why people would, want to connect with them, want to learn from them, all of that. So, how do you network better? The first way to network better is for you to know your target audience. Like, know the person you're trying to network with. Don't just barge into people's DMs. And the reason why we are networking is because you cannot grow. There's a certain level of growth that if you don't network, you're not going to eat, right? So, you have to network to eat some certain levels of growth, right? So, first of all, you need to know who your target audience is, who that person is, as in you want to know their age, you want to know their income level, you want to know what they do, you want to know every single thing you can know about them before actually reaching out to them. And the reason why we're learning this networking is, one, for personal development, two, for business, because in business you're going to need to network, you're going to need to connect with other individuals, if you really really want to make impacts. So you have to research who you are trying to reach. So you have to research who you're trying to reach. You want to know their ethnicity, you want to know their favorite book, their hobbies. So that when you are flowing with them, when you are discussing with them, it does not feel forced. It does not feel like you are there to use them. Right? You don't want to come off as a user. You want to come off as somebody that has something to offer. And you can only offer something if you know what the person is actually looking for. Right? So another way to network is to gift yourself to the top. Like, you'd have to be really good at giving gifts, or giving things that are actually valuable to whoever it is that you're trying to network with. So it really helps you in business if you're not just all about taking, taking, taking. If you can give out as much as possible too, it's going to help you in business. So another thing you want to do is to make sure that your reputation is chef kiss. Like, you have a great reputation. You're not the kind of person that, and like, as a business owner, you don't want to be caught, online doing ridiculous trends, right? There are some trends that will ruin you, and you have to be very careful about that. When people search your name on Google, you don't want the first thing they come across to be something bad, something like, oh, this person stole something, all these kind of things. You want to make sure that your image is very clean. You are known for good things, you are known for being amazing, you are known for being incredible. You don't want to be somebody that is known for being a clown, for instance, for being a clown. Like, there are other ways to make money that does not involve ruining your integrity, right? So make sure that your branding is excellent. Your branding makes you look um like a good person. Even if you are not a good person, at least try to look like a good person. Another thing is, you have to be a little bit shameless. You have to be a little bit shameless. And the reason why you have to be a little bit shameless is because um it's not easy to just jump into people's DMs and introduce yourself and let them know who you are, what you do, all of that, right? But you have to do it. You have to connect with people. You have to talk. You cannot be shy, especially when it comes to growth. You see a lot of people, they say, "Oh, my daddy does not have connection. My daddy does not this." And if you look at your parents that really don't have a lot of connects, they don't have a lot of socialization, like outside of their own income bracket, you see that they more or less stay the same way for long periods of time. They're not growing, they're not making a lot of money, all of that, right? So the major thing that makes the difference is when you are shameless enough to connect based on value, based on value. I not just say to connect, go and build the person. But some people reach out. I tell people, don't enter my DM and come and be billing me for anything. I will not answer you. I already teach you how to make money. If I have to be sponsoring your life or whatever, it means what I'm teaching is not working. And what I'm teaching is working. It's up to you to make use of it. Right. So you can't connect with people just to take from them. It does not make sense like that, right? Just to take from them. You have to connect, provide value, and receive value in return, right? That's how it works. So another thing is that you want to be visible. So put yourself on socials, represent yourself well, right? Be on different social media platforms, doing good things, doing things that are sensible that people would want to connect with you based on. Don't just, don't just put yourself out there shabbily, whatever. Make yourself look good. Okay, so another thing is you want to have credible names build you up. So you want to make sure that you're networking with credible people in your industry, and you want to make sure that you've built such a relationship with them that they are mentioning your names in different places, right? You see, I might post something and I would have like two other influencers reposting what I've said just because it's good or something like that, right? So you want to be that person. You want to have other people mentioning you in different places, right? Okay, so another thing is that you want to build a reputation of being an expert at what you do. So you don't just want to be just another person doing what you do. You want to be somebody that is the best, known as the best, right? Doing what you do. You want people to know you that, okay, this person is so good, this person is incredible at doing this particular thing. Okay, so another thing you want to do is you want to be extremely helpful, right? You want to offer your help at every point in time. Oh, I can do this for you, I can do that. But do not be so jumpy. You need to know that they actually need this thing before you offer it. Right? And I've seen a lot of people come to me and it's very ridiculous. You will tell me, Kita, I want to build your website for you. I'm a web designer, right? Even if I was going to hire somebody to build my website for me, you have to be at least half as good as me, right? For me to allow you to build my website. But when I check your portfolio and I won't even I'm sorry, even if you are going to do it for free, I'm not going to give you my website, even if you offer to do it for free. Let me explain something to you. Just because you offer to do something for free for somebody doesn't mean it is valuable to them, right? For most people that you'd even think of, oh, I want to offer this service for free to this person, the person can afford to pay somebody to do it. So if the person is going to give you to do it and you're going to just do rubbish, why should the person? Because there's a lot at stake beyond this free thing that you want to do, right? There is a lot at stake, and one of the major things at stake is the person's reputation, right? If I give you my website to design and you are a bad designer, first of all, I'm going to lose time because I could be doing that already, or somebody else that is a professional could be doing that, and then you come up with this design that is ugly, that is not fine, and now I'm going to have to, because of the time wasted, I've lost time. Again, I could lose my reputation if it's not good enough, right? So it's beyond it being free, it's beyond what you're providing being cheap. It has to actually be valuable, right? So another thing is that um you need to always have a positive attitude. There was this woman that came to my door. She was like, she wanted to help me wash my clothes, and her whole energy was just so off. She was just I can't let me even tell you, she was so weird. She came in and I was like, oh, like I'm sick today. I was sick at that time, right? So I could not even do anything. And I was like, oh, she should come back tomorrow. And she's like, Kila won aburo emaje. And I'm just looking like, how is that my business? I don't have any sibling that is hungry. What are you talking about? Right? Because she was looking like she was so, first of all, what do they call this thing? She had this, what's it called? Can't even remember the word we call it. She came inside and she was looking around. She was like, Shimole Mubagi. I was like, what the fuck is this? Right? You don't want to be that person. You have to have an energy that draws people in, an energy that makes people want to hang around you, an energy that makes people not want to let go. Like they want to just be around you, they want to learn from you, they want to hang out with you, they want you to, you get my point. So you want to be that kind of person. So another thing you'd want to do is to learn how to develop small talk, right? You need to learn how to entertain, how to be lively, how to have energy, kind of energy that draws people in, how to discuss, but just in a very not too formal, informal, lively, like you just have this whole aura that makes people, want to be a part of your world, something like that. Yeah. So another thing is you want to have listening skills. So you need to be able to listen to other people talk, and it's not just you talking, talking, talking. Me, this one was extremely difficult for me to learn because I talk a lot, and it's not always easy for me to listen to other people. So I had to just try and slow down myself, listen to other people when they talk before, giving my own opinion and all of that. So if you're going to do a good job at networking, you're going to have to be able to listen to other people, because by listening to them, you learn more about them, and you're able to be, more valuable to them, or even you're just you just have it's just better when you are listening, and when you're not the one talking all the time, so much that you don't even realize that the person you're talking to is uninterested. And I've seen a lot of people do that. You are just cho 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 cho. You need to listen to. You need to listen. So another thing is you want to build a solid brand online. So branding is extremely important when it comes to networking, right? If you have a stellar brand, and you want to network with me, it's super easy. Like, I've seen what people say about you, I've seen the things that you do, you're incredible. Of course, I want to associate myself with you. And this is it's not even based on, being classy or being whatever classist or something like that. No, it's that it means if we are hanging out together, we can do more, right? It's not like you are taking from me and you're giving me nothing in return, right? There's a mutual, how do I explain it? We push each other up, we elevate each other. So it's not like taking from you all the time, then the thing is imbalanced, right? No. So your solid brand, you have a good brand, I have a good brand. It's just amazing for us, right? That's why you see influencers hanging out with other influencers. You see footballers, just within, it's just people that you know that, okay, this person is incredible, this person is a successful person. I'm also successful. Let's do this. So the idea is that you yourself, you have to become somebody that is a successful person. You have to become somebody that has a good brand before, just before you start, to network. Make sure that you've done something significant, something incredible. And it's the same thing I tell people when they want to build communities. I say, you just don't build communities anyhow. You have to have something substantial yourself. You have to have something you've done that is significant, that will make people want to follow you to the end of the world, right? You have to be that significant person. So another thing is that you want to be authentic. You want to be yourself. You can't pretend to be who you are not in order to network. Does not make any sense, right? You want to make sure that you are the kind of person that um you show your true self. Somebody like me now, I'm not scared to say this is how I think, this is what I think. I really don't care about your opinion. So that's the kind of person you want to be. You want to be self-confident enough to not care about what other people would think, but at the same time, it's very tricky. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you have a good moral standing, and you have a great brand. So you can't just say, because I don't care about what people think, then you go online and you start doing weird ass shit, like shaking your ass on the internet or something like that. You don't want to do that to your brand, because, like, although the world, we want the world to be to tolerate, how do I put it? We want the world to kind of be tolerant, so to say, like, to us. But the truth about the world that we live in is that it's easier for you to change yourself than it is for you to change the world, right? So no matter how many times you try to explain some things, um, people will just treat you anyhow because of it. So you just don't do things that will eventually affect your brand, right? And the last one is to brag about your successes without making it look like you're bragging. For me, I brag a lot. Personally, to this point, I don't really care much. If you think I'm bragging, it's okay. It's just what I've done that I'm saying, and I've done a lot of things. So I have a lot of things to brag about, right? But you just have to make sure that you're not too cocky about it. You don't brag in a way that makes people feel less than themselves. You brag in a way that is it's just about you. It's not about making people feel bad. I'm better than you. I'm like better than, you want to be that person that says, I'm extremely good at what I do. That's good. That's amazing. That's good networking, right? So um basically that's all I have for you today when it comes to networking. You can see how sharp I was about this thing because my laptop might just go off anytime soon. So you guys, if you have any questions, hit me, and don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share this video with your friends, and I hope you took notes. I hope you learned a lot. Meanwhile, I have an offer that I'll be sharing very soon. Yesterday I said it was going to be 10K. Today, honestly, I've been thinking about it, and I'd like to sell this offer as an ticket thing. So, and I still want to be able to teach you guys some things to prepare for next year, some ways to prepare for next year. So what I'm going to do is there's going to be a free video on my channel explaining, my plans for next year. And yeah, there's going to be a free video on my channel explaining what I have planned for next year. And for for yeah, explaining what how you can prepare for next year rather. So there will be that video on my channel, but then there will also be the offer that I want to share, right? So there's that. So you guys, I wish you guys an amazing, amazing day. I wish you guys an amazing day. So enjoy your day, and I'd say have fun. That's all I have for you guys today. Um, I hope this was helpful, and I hope this provided insights on how you should approach people. I think I should add a bit more. Don't just be entering people's DMs anyhow. Don't enter their DM and go and be begging them for stuff. We don't do that in the Vibe Squad, right? I don't want that to be something that we do, and I think I should address that today on my status, right? Don't do that. Don't be that person. All right, guys. Have a lovely day. That will be all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we talking about? This is day 18, by the way. Can you imagine? Day 18. Oh, how to let go of your excuses and create the life of your dreams. Okay, so this one is going to be interesting. And then finally, we will end self development with how to become more valuable. And that'll be next tomorrow. So we'd have 10 more days. What is marketing? Why do we market? I'm excited. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Bye.